Pirates of the Caribbean, 2003, was a cinematic masterpiece that not only captured our imaginations but also turned Johnny Depp's portrayal of Captain Jack Sparrow into one of the most iconic characters in film history. The franchise went on to become a global sensation, creating unforgettable moments, thrilling adventures, and beloved characters. But now, 22 years later, what has happened to the stars who brought the high seas to life? Some have continued to thrive in Hollywood, while others have faced unexpected challenges and personal struggles. Join us as we take a deep dive into the lives of the Pirates of the Caribbean cast in 2025. David Bailie, who portrayed Cotton in Pirates of the Caribbean, The Curse of the Black Pearl, 2003, was 66 when filming began. Cotton was a mute pirate who communicated through his loyal parrot, adding a unique dynamic to the crew. Bailey's career spanned decades, but it was marked by personal struggles. His early years in the industry were often overshadowed by typecasting in minor roles, leaving him to struggle to be recognized for his talents. He married actress Julie K. Smith in 1987, but their relationship ended in divorce, leaving Bailie heartbroken and withdrawn. His later years saw him battle with health issues, which further distanced him from his family. His death on March 6, 2021, at the age of 83, came after years of emotional and physical turmoil, marking the end of a life filled with both unfulfilled promise and hard-earned recognition in his later years. His passing, attributed to natural causes, reflected the quiet struggles that had shaped his life off-screen. Johnny Depp, who portrayed the iconic Jack Sparrow in Pirates of the Caribbean, The Curse of the Black Pearl, 2003, was 40 when he began filming. Jack Sparrow, a charismatic and unpredictable pirate, became an enduring symbol of eccentricity, with Depp's performance transcending the role. However, Depp's personal life has been riddled with turmoil. His marriage to actress Amber Heard, which began in 2015, became infamous due to allegations of abuse and a messy divorce. The legal battles and media scrutiny that followed severely impacted Depp's career, casting a shadow over his legacy as an actor. His financial struggles, stemming from a combination of reckless spending and lawsuits, further fueled the public's perception of him as a man in crisis. Yet despite these struggles, Depp remains a complex figure, at times reviled and at others adored. His future remains uncertain, but his life is undoubtedly one marked by personal and public battles. At 61, Depp continues to navigate these turbulent waters in both his career and personal life. Trevor Goddard, who played the fierce pirate Grapple in Pirates of the Caribbean, The Curse of the Black Pearl, 2003, was 41 when he joined the cast. Grapple was a strong, intimidating presence, embodying loyalty to the crew in his short screen time. Goddard's life, however, was filled with much darker challenges. A troubled past, marred by struggles with addiction, haunted him throughout his career. His personal life reflected his on-screen roles, as he was often perceived as volatile and intense. Goddard had been married once and had children, but his marriage ended in divorce after years of strain caused by his addiction. His final years were plagued by constant battles with substance abuse, culminating in a fatal overdose on June 7, 2003, at the age of 40. The loss of such a talented actor at the peak of his career was devastating, a tragic reminder of how personal demons can derail even the brightest careers. Geoffrey Rush, who brought the cunning pirate Captain Barbossa to life in Pirates of the Caribbean, The Curse of the Black Pearl, 2003, was 53 when he started filming. Barbossa's character, once an antagonist and later an ally, reflects Rush's own versatility and complexity as an actor. Rush's career has been dotted with critical acclaim and personal turmoil. Despite his success, Rush's personal life was not without hardship. He has been married to actress Jacqueline Spink since 1988, but their relationship has faced considerable strain, particularly during the tumultuous years when Rush's fame reached its peak. In 2017, Rush faced public scandal after being accused of inappropriate behavior, leading to a highly publicized defamation lawsuit. While the case was settled, the damage to his reputation and emotional well-being was significant. Now 73 years old, Rush remains a formidable figure in the entertainment industry, but his story is one of both brilliance and regret, marked by moments of great personal and professional challenge. Keira Knightley, who played Elizabeth Swann in Pirates of the Caribbean, 2003, was only 18 when she took on the role. Elizabeth is a determined, courageous woman, whose transition from a governor's daughter to a pirate symbolized her growing independence and bravery. Knightley's rise to fame was rapid, but it brought personal turmoil. Her first serious relationship with actor Rupert Friend ended after several years, partially due to the pressures of fame and personal differences. Her subsequent marriage to James Wrighton also faced challenges, especially with the constant media attention. Despite her fame, Knightley has struggled with anxiety, particularly after achieving success at such a young age. She has spoken publicly about how fame took a toll on her mental health and the difficulty of balancing a high-profile career with personal life. As of 2025, Knightley, now 40, continues acting but has found a sense of peace in her personal life with her family. Orlando Bloom, who portrayed Will Turner in Pirates of the Caribbean, The Curse of the Black Pearl, 2003, was 26 when filming began. Will Turner, a heroic blacksmith and swordsman driven by love and duty, was a character that resonated deeply with audiences, and Bloom's portrayal of him cemented his place as a rising star. He had a tumultuous relationship with model Miranda Kerr, which ended in divorce in 2013 after 6 years of marriage. Despite the separation, they have remained committed to co-parenting their son, Flynn, but the breakup left Bloom emotionally scarred. Bloom has also faced intense public scrutiny for his relationships, including his short-lived romance with pop star Katy Perry, which added to the public's perception of his tumultuous love life. Bloom has also struggled with a series of personal and professional setbacks, including injuries sustained during filming. At 48, Bloom's career continues, but the weight of his personal struggles seems to follow him. Jack Davenport, who portrayed Commodore James Norrington in Pirates of the Caribbean, 2003, was 30 when he began filming. Norrington is a man torn between his duties as a naval officer and his love for Elizabeth Swann, often embodying honor, sacrifice, and personal conflict. Davenport's career, though filled with notable roles, wasn't without its struggles. After Pirates, he found himself facing challenges in securing leading roles, feeling somewhat overshadowed by bigger names in Hollywood. His personal life, too, was marked by periods of uncertainty. His marriage to actress Michelle Gomez faced strain, largely due to the demands of their respective careers, and they experienced moments of emotional distance. Davenport has been open about his feelings of self-doubt and the internal battles he's faced regarding his career trajectory. Though his personal and professional life has been full of highs and lows, he has remained grounded, now 52, continuing to act in more intimate, less publicized roles. Lee Arenberg, who portrayed Pintel in Pirates of the Caribbean, 2003, was 41 when he began filming. Pintel is a loyal pirate with a sense of humor, providing levity in the series, but Arenberg's own life was far from comedic. Struggling with substance abuse and a string of failed relationships, his personal life often overshadowed his professional achievements. He battled with depression and feelings of inadequacy, and despite the success of Pirates, his career did not shield him from these struggles. Arenberg's marriage was fraught with emotional turmoil, and his divorce left him emotionally scarred. Though he achieved success in Hollywood, he often felt overshadowed by other stars. He has been candid about his battles with mental health, acknowledging that his inner demons were a constant part of his life, even in his moments of success. As of 2025, Arenberg, now 62, continues acting but has shifted towards more personal endeavors. Jonathan Pryce, who played Governor Weatherby Swann in Pirates of the Caribbean, 2003, was 56 when he took on the role. Weatherby Swann is a protective, caring father, a role that mirrored aspects of Pryce's own life, especially as a father navigating his demanding career. His first marriage to actress Kate Fahey ended in divorce after 23 years, largely due to the pressures of his intense career. The split was a painful chapter in his life, and Pryce has often reflected on how his devotion to work contributed to the breakdown of his personal life. Despite his professional success in films like Brazil and The Two Popes, his personal life was marred by regrets over missed family moments and the emotional toll on his children. He also faced criticism from the press for being overly private and withdrawn, which only added to the strain in his relationships. As of 2025, at the age of 77, Pryce continues to work, but his life is a quiet reflection on the balance he never quite achieved between family and fame. Mackenzie Crook, who played Rajetti in Pirates of the Caribbean, 2003, was 32 when he joined the cast. Rajetti, with his quirky personality and wooden eye, provided comic relief in the films, but Crook's real-life journey was filled with struggles. His career was defined by unpredictable success, with standout roles in The Office and Pirates, but his personal life told a different story. Crook's first marriage ended after 12 years, a casualty of the pressures that come with fame, mental health issues, and personal conflict. He has openly discussed his struggles with depression, which were exacerbated by the public scrutiny of his private life. The challenges of balancing his career and personal well-being have remained constant, and Crook continues to grapple with these issues. As of 2025, Crook, now 53, continues acting but remains candid about his struggles, using his platform to raise awareness for mental health, showing a vulnerability that contrasts with his comedic roles. Michael Berry Jr., who played the intimidating pirate Twig in Pirates of the Caribbean at 39, became known for his menacing presence on screen, but his career trajectory after the film was far from stable. Despite the film's success, Michael's attempts to find similar roles were unsuccessful, and his career faltered in the years that followed. On a personal level, Michael's life was overshadowed by the failure of his marriage, which ended in a painful divorce, leaving him emotionally drained. His relationship with his children became strained, and he found himself isolated, struggling with depression and self-doubt. Financial hardships only added to the weight of his emotional struggles, further distancing him from the life he had once envisioned. Now at 60, Michael lives in relative obscurity, burdened by the losses in both his career and personal life, often contemplating the choices that led him here. Daman O'Hare, who portrayed Lieutenant Gillette in Pirates of the Caribbean, The Curse of the Black Pearl at the age of 26, played a loyal and skilled naval officer devoted to his duty. However, despite the early promise his role held, Daman struggled to land major roles in his career after the film. His career was marred by a series of minor roles that failed to elevate him to stardom, leaving him disillusioned. On a personal level, Daman's first marriage ended in a bitter divorce, leading to emotional distress and a fractured relationship with his children. His second marriage, though initially promising, also faced difficulties as he battled feelings of inadequacy and disappointment. Now at 47, Daman lives a relatively quiet life, far from the Hollywood scene, facing the reality of unfulfilled dreams and the emotional scars of his personal life, reflecting on what could have been. Isaac C. Singleton Jr., who portrayed the imposing bosun in Pirates of the Caribbean at 36, created a memorable villainous character known for his brutal loyalty to Captain Barbossa. However, his personal and professional life was marred by struggles that kept him from realizing his full potential. Despite initial success, Isaac faced a career that never reached the heights he had hoped for. His personal life was equally turbulent, his 2 marriages ended in divorce, and he experienced growing estrangement from his children. Isaac battled depression and poor health, which compounded the sense of failure he felt in both his career and personal life. These struggles eventually led him to withdraw from acting, seeking a quieter, more solitary existence. Now 57, Isaac continues to live a life of reflection, far removed from the world of fame and success he once aspired to, with the weight of regrets constantly on his mind. Kevin McNally, who played the loyal and humorous Joshua Gibbs in Pirates of the Caribbean at 47, found success in his role as Jack Sparrow's trusted first mate. However, his post-film career was marked by disappointment, as he was unable to land significant roles that would match the fame of his earlier work. His personal life mirrored this disappointment, as his marriage ended in a painful divorce, and his strained relationship with his children only deepened the emotional void in his life. Despite his experience and talent, Kevin's career never took off in the way he had hoped, leaving him with a sense of unfulfilled potential. Financial instability compounded his struggles, and he faced the difficult reality of his lack of recognition in the industry. Now 68, Kevin lives a quiet, somewhat reclusive life, far from the Hollywood spotlight, often reflecting on the relationships and opportunities lost along the way. Zoe Saldaña, who portrayed Anna Maria in Pirates of the Caribbean, The Curse of the Black Pearl, 2003, at the age of 25, brought a fierce and independent pirate to life, driven by vengeance against Jack Sparrow for stealing her ship. While Anna Maria was a breakout role for Saldaña, her early career was largely limited to typecast action roles that made her feel confined and frustrated. In her personal life, Saldaña's first marriage ended in heartbreak after a painful affair. She later remarried to a man she loved deeply, but their time together was tragically cut short when he was diagnosed with cancer. She dedicated herself to caring for him, but his death left her with a profound sense of loss. Saldaña struggled to balance her grief and emerging career, a challenge that defined much of her life. Now 46, she has achieved global fame with franchises like Avatar, but the shadows of her personal losses remain, shaping her character and career choices as she navigates life's complexities. Treva Etienne, who portrayed Kohler, a fierce pirate loyal to Captain Barbossa, in Pirates of the Caribbean at 38, initially seemed to have a bright future in Hollywood. Yet, after his role in the film, his career failed to gain momentum, and he found himself increasingly relegated to minor roles. His personal life was just as turbulent. His first marriage ended in a bitter divorce, and his relationships with his children were strained, leading to feelings of guilt and regret. Treva faced significant financial difficulties and battled depression, which took a toll on his overall well-being. His personal struggles were compounded by the disappointment of not achieving the success he had dreamed of in Hollywood. Now 59, Treva lives a quieter life, far from the industry that once held such promise, reflecting on the lost opportunities and the personal struggles that defined his life. Guy Sinner, who played the harbor master in Pirates of the Caribbean, 2003, at the age of 56, had a long, steady career, but one marred by the frustration of missed opportunities. Though his role in Pirates was small, Sinner's contributions to stage and television were consistent but often overlooked. Off-screen, his personal life faced heartbreaking challenges. His first marriage ended in painful divorce due to infidelity, which was a blow to his self-worth. His second marriage brought even more suffering when his wife was diagnosed with terminal cancer. Devoted to caring for her, Sinner found himself emotionally and physically drained as he watched her health decline. Her death left him in profound sorrow, and with no children to comfort him, he found solace only in his work, though it never quite compensated for the emptiness he felt. Now 77, Sinner lives quietly, haunted by the love he lost and the pain of unrealized career ambitions. Martin Klebba, who portrayed Marty in Pirates of the Caribbean, The Curse of the Black Pearl, 2003, was 34 when he began filming. Marty, a loyal and brave pirate, stood out not just for his small stature but for his fierce loyalty to his crew. Despite the film's success, Klebba never saw a steady stream of career opportunities afterward, and his professional life was filled with missed chances and unfulfilled potential. His personal life mirrored his career struggles, as he went through several failed relationships, including a heartbreaking divorce. His efforts to balance work and family left him emotionally drained and isolated. Now, at 55 years old in 2025, Klebba lives a quiet life, having left Hollywood behind. His unfulfilled ambitions and struggles with relationships left him with a sense of regret, yet he remains resilient, finding peace away from the fame he once sought. Luke de Wolfson, who played the frightened sailor in Pirates of the Caribbean, 2003, at the age of 27, had a minor but memorable role, showcasing his talent for portraying fear. However, his acting career did not progress after the film, and he often struggled to find meaningful work. His personal life, marked by tragedies, was even more challenging. De Wolfson's first marriage crumbled due to emotional neglect, and he never fully recovered from the heartbreak. In his 30s, he suffered an immense loss when his younger brother tragically passed away in a car accident. This event devastated de Wolfson, plunging him into a deep depression. His personal grief and inability to cope with his emotions led him to withdraw from friends, family, and the public eye. Now 49, de Wolfson remains largely reclusive, still trying to heal from the wounds of his past and struggling to find purpose in both his personal and professional life. Vanessa Branch, who played Giselle in Pirates of the Caribbean, The Curse of the Black Pearl, 2003, was 30 when she began filming. Giselle, with her seductive nature, was a brief but memorable character, engaging in flirtations with Jack Sparrow. However, Branch's career did not soar after her breakout role. She found herself stuck in commercials and minor roles, unable to land a major part that would elevate her. On top of that, her personal life was marked by a painful and public divorce, which left her emotionally drained. She struggled with the constant pressure to maintain an image while raising her children as a single mother. By 2025, at 52, Branch lives a quieter life, no longer in the public eye, and her career remains a distant memory. The weight of her early fame, followed by the disappointment of unfulfilled potential, left her bitter and struggling to find peace. Greg Ellis, who portrayed Officer in Pirates of the Caribbean, 2003, at the age of 35, played a minor but pivotal role. Despite the film's success, Ellis's career stalled after Pirates, and his life off-screen was filled with personal struggles. His first marriage ended in divorce due to emotional abuse, leaving him heartbroken and struggling with low self-esteem. Later, his second marriage faced its own tragedy when his young son was diagnosed with a rare and debilitating illness. The stress of caring for his son while trying to maintain his career took a toll on Ellis's mental health. Financial instability only worsened the situation, causing further strain on his relationships and pushing him deeper into isolation. Now 57, Ellis lives a quiet life, still recovering from the emotional pain of his son's illness and the fractured relationships that left him lonely and isolated from the world he once knew. Lauren Maher, who portrayed Scarlett in Pirates of the Caribbean, The Curse of the Black Pearl, 2003, was 26 when she began filming. Scarlett's flirtatious nature and brief romantic involvement with Jack Sparrow added a bit of charm to the film's narrative, but Maher's career never quite took off after her role. She struggled to secure substantial roles, and most of her work remained in the shadows, often in TV guest appearances and minor parts. Her personal life mirrored this instability, as she went through a tumultuous marriage that ended in a painful divorce. She has one son, who became her primary focus after her marriage crumbled. Despite her initial promise, Maher faced many years of struggle in the entertainment industry, both professionally and personally. Now, at 47 years old in 2025, Maher lives a quiet life away from the limelight, haunted by unfulfilled potential and a deep sense of what could have been. Christian Martin, who played the steersman in Pirates of the Caribbean, 2003, at 28, portrayed a minor character whose role never grew beyond the film. Despite his early potential, Martin's career never gained traction, and he faced years of unemployment and struggle. His personal life mirrored his professional woes. His marriage fell apart after financial difficulties and growing emotional distance. The divorce left him devastated, and the lack of connection with his children only deepened his sense of failure. Martin's inability to cope with the emotional fallout led him into a deep depression that affected his mental health and self-worth. With his career faltering and personal life in ruins, Martin's story became one of unrealized potential. Now 49, he lives a quiet and solitary life, still haunted by the losses he's experienced and the dreams he once had of a different future. Who is your favorite character from Pirates of the Caribbean? How do you feel knowing that some of the actors have passed away? Don't hesitate to leave your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoy this content, please remember to like, subscribe to the channel, and ring the bell so you won't miss future videos. Thank you so much.